Tuesday, May 16, 2023. Today I'm taking apart the parts of the cylinder heads to send to the machine shop for resurfacing. They give me the green light from the office yesterday, that's fine, and I can move on. I have removed for now one exhaust valve that looks beautiful. I don't see any problem, and I'm expecting to see the same thing in all of them, and one intake valve. Okay, I haven't cleaned it yet. This I just clean it to remove the carbon. Shit, one second. So, like I said, stripping it off, completely empty the cylinder head and send it to the machine shop. Then, maybe I didn't make myself clear yesterday. I mean, no, I was clear I think, but okay. Let me say that again. Block there, okay. What I said yesterday, when it comes from the turbocharger, the air outside at 200 degrees Celsius, as an example, and the intercooler is absorbing this heat because it has the coolant inside, it will gonna warm up in a point that it's gonna increase the pressure inside the cooling system. It will not gonna help the fact that the methanol nozzles are after the intercooler, because we're not gonna give the chance to cool down the temperatures, the intake temperature. Okay, so by having these two heat sources for the low temperature cooling system on the M177, you're gonna raise up the pressure. You like it or you don't like it. It will not gonna heat up that much the temperatures from it's over there, the transmission. Okay. Is it on? Nope. There is one heat exchanger here and the other one. A little bit more gonna fall down. No, it didn't. You have one heat exchanger here. You see it's small, okay, and there should be another one heat exchanger, I think. Front here. It's front here. Yeah. Shit, I forget it. There is another one heat exchanger here. These two heat exchangers, you're not gonna be able. I mean, even if they have 120 degrees Celsius, the heat exchange is not gonna be that much to warm up the volume of the water that has the cooling system front. Either this one or this one. The biggest warm up, the biggest heat up of the coolant, it's happening from the intercoolers. So again, don't think, once again, I said it from the beginning, it was not bone stock, the car. Most probably was running more than 2 bar of boost, more than 30 psi of boost, okay? Plus the ambient pressure. So don't think that it was a bone stock and it was driving normal. Not even close from what I see. I'm gonna give you this scenario. Imagine that it's already warm up, the engine, everything's warm up, all right, at the operation temperature in a hot country. You have already tuned the car, it's direct injection, don't forget about that, and you start pushing inside of the city. Start and stop, as an example, from a traffic light to a traffic light. This is dangerous, not good. I'm not saying that this is what happened, I'm just giving one scenario, all right? Or you can go, let us say, in a parking lot, as an example, in controlled environment, that they have closed this parking lot, and you start making donuts. And you're waiting, let us say, from the radiator fan to transfer the heat from the coolers. That this is impossible, you know. The radiator fan, how much will gonna give you? It's gonna give you 60 kilometers per hour airspeed, wind for the air. Yeah, airspeed. That's what. Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna give you ideal. You're gonna give you 60 kilometers per hour. Keep in mind that the heat exchanger, the radiators that has on the left and the right, front of the bumper, it doesn't have a radiator fan. It's relying only on the flow. So if you're going, let us say, 0 to 60 kilometers and then 0 again, and you're waiting to cool down everything, it will not gonna happen. Or if you put it on a dyno that it doesn't have correct cooling, it does have a big blower to pass enough air through the coolers, or you're concentrating the fan only on the main cooler's front, where is the radiator fan, and you leave aside the left and the right radiators, it can happen the same thing. you're gonna increase the pressure inside of the cooling system, you're gonna reach more than 15 psi, and then you're gonna start bleeding out from the cap, and you're gonna make it dirty, the cylinder head and all the rest. It doesn't necessarily means that has internal leak, the intercooler. Once again, if it start leaking, alright, as an example, it's leaking inside, alright? I'm gonna give you a scenario. Let us say that has internal leak, any of these two intercoolers, fine? Or both of them. Let us say they have internal leak, both of them. And you're boosting the car, and you reach a 2 bar of boost. When you remove your foot, you're not gonna come back again from the pressurized that has a system. You're not gonna start leaking again inside. You're gonna leak only from the expansion tank. It makes no sense. Like I said, there is no sign on the intake manifold or on the throttles or anywhere that has internal leak. I cannot be more specific than this. I cannot be more, I don't know. Again, I will gonna make a leak test. Obviously, you're making leak test at 15 psi, not more than 15 psi. But again, imagine, let us say that, okay, there is a leak from both intercoolers, alright? And you're accelerating and you're reaching a 2 bar of boost. And then you remove your foot, and it comes in atmospheric pressure. All this pressure, you're gonna, if there is any hole inside, if there is any problem with the intercooler, you're gonna start leaking again inside. You're gonna see some signs of coolant inside here. You're gonna see some signs of coolant inside of the intake manifold. It's not gonna be only oil, how it is usually actually. That's my point. So it's not like the BMWs. It's different. And the BMWs, it's not happening on the BMWs in a bone stock application, or if you're driving it reasonable. If you start making burnouts, donuts, and you're pushing the car, yeah, even in a bone stock application, it can happen. But mostly when you're tuning the car and you're pushing hard the car. Again, if you want to destroy something, yes, you can do it. It doesn't matter if it's tuned or not. The thing is to be smart enough to drive it properly and to enjoy it for years, and not just destroy. Again, it doesn't matter. Even in this application, the piston connectors that I'm gonna put, if you want to melt it, you can melt it. You can melt a piston. It doesn't matter, because you put upgrade pistons. You know, this doesn't mean that you're not gonna be able to melt it. You're not gonna be able to bend the connecting rod. Yes, but you can destroy the upper connecting rod bearing. You know, you see. So there is always, it's like a chain. Again, if you want to destroy something, yes, you can. Regarding the intercoolers, for me, there is no leak. I will gonna make a leak test, but 99%, I'm not saying 100%, I'm keeping the 1%, and that's why I'm making a leak test. I'm gonna make the leak test, because if I was 100% sure that it's not leaking, I'm not gonna even spend my time to make a leak test. I'm saying that I'm 99% sure that it doesn't have a leak internal the intercooler, and this happened because of the heat. I hope that I make myself clear now. Now, stop talking, start working. I have to prepare the cylinder heads. Small update, over and out. And nobody make a comment for the 390cc injectors for the low pressure side. Hey, they leave it passing like that. Okay. Yeah, thank you.